What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television, and today we're going to be getting into a comic book review, Photon number 3. But before we get into that, I want to thank all of you for stopping by, liking, commenting, sharing, all of that beautiful YouTube stuff. I hope that today is the day that we can earn that subscription. If so, you hit that red subscribe bar down below, and you can never miss an episode of Tully Television here, the most underrated, greatest channel going today. But let's get into it. Photon number 3, written by Eve Ewing, artist are Ivan Forelli, sorry, Fiorelli, Luca Moresca, colorist is Carlos Lopez, and the cover artist for this particular cover is Betsy Cola and Kari Andrews. If you remember from issue 2, Monica, over the previous 2 issues, Monica had come across, during a visit with Doctor Strange, she wound up fighting a villain by the name of Hinge. With Spider-Man, she was dealing with some family issues, went to go visit her parents, became overwhelmed and went out for a flight. She winded up somehow, from what she thought, going into another reality in which she was still a member of the Avengers from back in the day, the Dr. Druid team, She-Hulk, Thor, Captain America, and we see a version of the Beyonder, and we're led to believe that that's that world's version of the Beyonder, because the Beyonder looks totally different in issues 2 and 3 than the Beyonder we're used to from the Secret War storyline. So she automatically recognizes the energy level, but the Beyonder says that they don't know Monica, that this was not about Monica, but they don't really get into it. When they go back to the parents' house, she winds up finding out that she is married to Brother Voodoo. And then she winds up getting a call from her mother, right? So she winds up going to her mother's house and her father's house, and her cousin Caleb is now like elementary school or like middle school age now, and she's becoming really obviously confused about what is going on. So her initial thought is to go back to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, but winds up finding out there's no Doctor Strange, and that Wong is this version of the Sorcerer Supreme. They feel like, Monica feels like that the MacGuffin that they can go for is, what do they call it here? I think the Heart of Hala is something. Let me see here. I want to make sure I get the name of the MacGuffin right. I seem to. Yeah, but Monica basically feels like if she gets this MacGuffin, she can maybe fix what's going on. She decides again to go out for a flight, and I like this splash panel here on the bottom with space. And she opens this up. She initially tries to look for any energy signatures with her eyes, and then she realizes that she's a being that can read all forms of energy, and that she has to concentrate on the forms of energy in order to register them, that she's not going to be able to see physically with her eyes. And it opens up a ship being there, and she thinks that might be the reason why things are going on the way they're going on. Just give me 1 minute here. She gets on a ship that's obviously functioning, inhabited, and all that, and she comes across the Charos people. Charos. She's never heard of these people, and the person she's talking to says that they're travelers that go from planet to planet. That the people are the homeland, kind of taking the Asgard as a people concept and applying it here. If that makes the thought process easier on their lifestyle. But recently his wife and others started to feel ill. They were complaining about blockages in the chest. And Monica Rambeau, through her X-ray energy and her being able to emit radiation, discovered that it was tumors, and she was able to subside the tumors with her radiation power, thus giving back the Charos people their life energies back, so to speak, because they were all, for the most part, except for the being she came across, all of them were getting ready to pass away, with the exception of a few that were able to get into escape pods and go look for help. But as she's telling the people, as she's curing the people and everyone's beginning to feel a little bit better, a young child decides to hang out with her for a little bit. And she basically gets told that reality seems to be closing in on itself, and that if there's no answer onto why that's happening and what they can do to change that, it's going to be big trouble for everyone. So she's going to go find this MacGuffin and the Stone of Hala, right? I thought it was the Heart of Hala. The Stone of Hala is believed to be the fix-all for this problem. And when she finally gets back home, so to speak, she realizes that the Sanctum Sanctorum is now Ravencroft. We see Hinge and Moonstone, two villains, or on the villain side, approach her and tell her that you're not traveling through parallel universes. You are actually causing the destruction, that she broke reality is what she was told. And that's where we leave the issue. So all these things that we're seeing in issue 2 and issue 3 is all realities coming in on itself. And it's definitely going to be, how is she going to fix this? Is she going to be able to find, the stone in order to bring back to the Charos people and figure out how to readjust everything back to the way it was before? I'm sure that it will work out for the best, but I'm starting to like, I'm not starting to like, I like this limited series. I believe it's going to be like 5 issues. So we're coming up close to the end of this story, and I hope that the sales to this book are good, because I'd like to see a regular Monica Rambeau series going on. I love the character, and she is definitely one of my most favorite Captain Marvels. My second one, Marvel, of course, and then her. But, I digress. You let me know what you think of this series going forward. Are you excited? Do you want to see a follow-up series? Do you like Monica? Do you not? Let me know down below. And until next time, peace, Snookums.